Call it a tech takeover. A new Nielsen report showing Americans are watching, reading, and listening to more than 11 hours of media a day. My God, right? The same report saying millennials are spending nearly half of their time on digital platforms. Is it too much? I'd say so. 11 hours. Anyway, joining me right now is internet radio host Mike Gunzelman and Fox News contributor Katherine Timpf. Good to see both of you.
Good to see you, absolutely.
Yeah, it's kind of a lot, right? 11 hours?
Well, good to see you in person, and that we communicate in person, because now I completely agree that we're spending way too much time on iPhones or iPads or anything like that. And, you know, I read a site that the average person touches, taps, or swipes their phone 2,617 times a day.
That's pretty freaky.
That's wild. That's crazy.
You know, have you ever gone without? Can you go without your phone? Can you just say,
I
okay,
can't go without my phone for longer than until this segment is over. I love my phone. We are best friends forever. I can talk to friends on my phone. I can be on Twitter on my phone. I can watch Teen Mom 2 on my phone. I can do all these wonderful things that are oftentimes better than a conversation. A lot of times people tell me, Kat, get off your phone. And I'll be like, well, you should try and be more interesting.
Well,
and maybe I will get off my phone.
I hear that, but do you ever worry, because you're spending so much time on your phone, that you're not connecting as much sort of face-to-face? Do you have that concern?
I absolutely do. I am a difficult person to have a face-to-face conversation with, as Mike knows, because I'm like, yeah, well, okay, yeah, cool. Because my phone and I are just so close that it's kind of hard for me to get close to another person. I might be like a wonderful fisherwoman or something and not even know it, because I'm not getting out there on the river because I'm too busy on my phone.
I think it's interesting, though, that, you know, even the younger kids, though, I think that's where the problem might come in. Like, I have a 3-year-old niece, and she's on the iPad all the time. Like, doesn't even know the alphabet yet, but knows where the YouTube button is on the iPad. I think that's detrimental to kids growing up. And, like, obviously, like, I love social media and everything and all of that, but I think from a growing up standpoint, or for the younger kids, that could be hurt.
I totally agree. You know, there is some silver lining to this. Facebook and Instagram, they're now going, this is new, they're now going to let you know how much time you've actually spent on their platforms.
That would make me hate my life.
Oh, no, yeah.
So you're like, oh my God, really? 8 hours? But it's important. I think it's also important for parents. I mean, we got our children, and I got 3 of them, iPads this summer because they needed it for academic reasons to prepare for their new school, blah, blah, blah. Somehow there are a whole bunch of games on that, and they like have Netflix on, and they know how to operate these things instinctively. And what we've had to do is actually take them away, because what was so disappointing is exactly what you say. They were on those things and they weren't talking to each other. They weren't outside playing. They weren't on the swing set. And I said, enough.
That's the thing, like, kids don't know how to play anymore. When we would go outside, the parents would be like, just play. And you'd be like, all right, whatever that meant, we would do it. But now they don't know how to. And the other thing is,
does that stifle creativity, you think?
Phone games are fun and can be educational. I'm a big fan of word cookies. I'm a little bit too big of a fan of word cookies. I even paid money for more coins when I ran out of coins.
You spent the money for it?
I did, so they got me. Doggone you, word cookies.
The thing is, like, as far as like interaction stuff, like like Thanksgiving dinner, it's like, oh, somebody brings up politics, and you're like, oh God, here we go. Well, it's like, all right, to escape that,
you just go to your phone.
Let me go to my phone, but then I go on there, and now I get political things all the time. I can't escape it. It's a mess.
Yeah, no, that's
I hate people in real life and online.
Hazard. But it is, you know, I can remember when I was first dating my husband. I'm kind of dating myself here, but there were, I mean, like, maybe you had a cell phone. We didn't have cell phones. I mean, it was actually a few years before we eventually did have cell phones. So you had to actually call a girl up for a date.
Well, I used to practice what I would say. I would write down the lines and topics to talk to a girl about on the phone. Because I'd be so nervous to call her. But now I would just,
see what you're missing, Kat?
Yeah, I prefer texting, because, I don't know, the phone, you have to worry more about awkward silences. If you're texting, you can just say, oh, sorry, I was napping. You weren't napping. You were texting all your friends screenshots and saying, what do I say next? What do I say next? Yes, I do that.
All right.
Yes, I do.
Different day and age. All right, thanks so much, Kat. Mike, good to see you guys. We're going to have more after this.